Hey guys, Veebat here with another V-Plays, and I get asked this question a lot. What is the best Tier 8 premium aircraft? And, you know, my answer usually is the free one, the Vampire. You can get that through, you know, blood, sweat, and tears. And once you unlock that aircraft, now you have a Tier 8 premium that can earn a lot of credits. It can get you to those next aircraft just through credit earning. However, if you're looking for a platform for training, and you're going to throw down some money on a Tier 8 premium, I highly recommend European aircraft. The reason I recommend European aircraft is you will note that this has American markings on it because I can train my American crews in this. And for the low price of 100,000 silver, you can change nations on this aircraft and you can train any crew in this aircraft. We're going to F2 that. I probably should have made that clear earlier. That was my intention. What are we even going up against? TA-183. They got an IL-20. We have an IL-20, but he's AFK for the moment. Hopefully he'll load in. Alright, so I can train this for any nation. And this is a multi-role, but it's a really good multi-role in my opinion, because this multi-role is going to feel a lot more like the F-84B. Now, the F-84B, for anybody who's had the pleasure of flying American multi-roles at higher tiers, is that it changes from being like the very fast, lots of munitions, but slow turn time aircraft of like the P-47s and stuff like that, and quickly turns into an aircraft that has pretty decent maneuverability. It's going to be around let's hopefully... I hope that's enough. It wasn't enough. Alright, we gotta take this guy out. Oh, wait. We got a rocket left. There it is! We didn't hit them all. I thought we did 5, 5, and 5. Let's see if we can take out Wham. We're gonna get a little bit of altitude and then we'll drop down on him. So we got really good maneuverability on this platform, and I've actually spec'd it out for maneuverability as well, so it's a lot closer, if not even better, than what we see. Oh, come on, really? He's trying to bomb trap us. If not better than what we see with the F-84B. We've got the G-suit on here maxed out, we've got lightweight power unit, lightweight wing frame, and of course we are also running with the operated engine. We still don't have our IL-20, that stinks. The reload on the air-to-ground munitions is actually really quick. That's another thing I really like about this aircraft. And... oh. And with the current setup, we're reloading in like 45 seconds. It's something ludicrous like that. So we're able to get this thing back up and causing damage real quick. Now the guns are 450 cal machine guns, but it also has a 20mm cannon sticking out the tip of the nose there. So that's what you... and then you got these machine guns in the nose and then in the roots of the pylons. There's a Tempest. So you're getting that good like crit and range damage. But at the same time, you also have the sustained damage of the 50 kills. So here we are out-turning a Tempest. What are you? Oh, it is our brethren, the F-84, like I mentioned before. And again, we are really spec'd out for maneuverability. But as a multi-role, we had the beefy enough engine power to be able to get up to these higher altitudes, and we were able to intercept that bomber. Now, I've specialized this, but if you're flying a premium aircraft, that's the aircraft I suggest putting a lot of effort into anyways. Oh, did we get him? I think we got him on death, guys. I think the rockets hit. Because, let's go back to the earlier part of my discussion. Because when you're flying premiums all the time, your premiums, you should be getting up to the specialization. You should be earning the credits to be able to purchase that, and you should be putting the effort into the equipment because you're going to spend the most time in it, especially if you're going to use it as a crew trainer for all your different nations like you can with this airframe. I really think we got a Rocketeer though. That is awesome. After our death. I did see a light fighter inbound on our position as well. Get these guns on. This aircraft still has a lot of speed too. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a 183. We should be able to outturn him. And he has no choice but to go fast. And he just lost his... Well, he lost his wing now. Yeah, Yak 19 was really chewing him up. What do we got here? F-84 again. So not only do we have the maneuverability, but we also have good airspeed, and we've got the air-to-ground payload, and we can cross-train for different nationalities. Now, this might not be your cup of tea, and that's the other thing I kind of like about the premium setup for the Europeans. Well, we just got air supremacy. This is going way better than last match. Because you also have the option of the NC-1070, and the NC-1070 is for those folks that are maybe not as... I don't know, twitchy, I guess, like those kind of gamer types that are like, you know, able to maneuver around the battlefield and keep close tabs, high reaction time. And if you're not that type of person, that's totally fine, because the NC-1070 is going to be a perfect option for you, especially if you're a ground attacker or a bomber pilot, because a lot of those skills are going to carry over between the two types. There's the 183, and I see an XP-58 up there chewing up our dudes. I think that's pretty much going to be the match, though, the whole shooting match. This guy really, he is up here. And now we're up here. Maybe overextended a little bit, but you'll note that we were still controllable at 9,000 feet. Managed to bring in 10k there. It was a decent enough match, and we did get the Rocketeer, guys, so that was awesome, being able to take out that LA-9 after we died. It was pretty sweet. So I'll show you how to cross-train this guy so that way you can do different nationalities. But you can do the same thing with the NC-1070 if you don't have the cash to be able to pick up the Tier 8 aircraft. There's the VB-10, the S-199. That's a little bit trickier of an aircraft to fly, but that is another option as well. The Sakine. So, but if we wanted to change this out, we just go to upgrades, and there's Change Nation. And we can change it to any nation we want. It started out as Swedish, but we can go German, USSR, Japan, UK, and we're already American, and I pay 100,000 silver, and we're gonna have to send that pilot somewhere. So I don't have any barrack space because of the pilot rewards we got. I actually have more pilots than I have barrack space, so I actually can't take anybody out of the barracks for the time being. But so if you have barrack space, you can just chuck him in there, or you can just transfer this pilot back to his original plane, which is actually my P-47 Bravo, and we can change the nationality of the plane, and then I could put in like a German pilot if I made this a German aircraft. And you can do the same thing with any of these European premiums. We can do it with the NC-1070, the VB-10, the Sakine, the A-10C2, this wacky looking plane right here. The SE-100 is also going to be an aircraft that it's tier 5, and if you were to pick up a tier 5, the only tier 5, and you're only going to get one premium, the SE-100 is another excellent option. This thing is considered extremely overpowered for its tier, and you can change the nationalities. This is also American for me, and I've got the awesome Puffin Penguin paint job on here. But there's so much variety in what you can do with these things, and that's just my opinion. A lot of people don't like the J21RB, and that's fine. If that's the case, that's cool, man. I get it, but I'm talking about pure versatility of premiums if you were to pick one up and pay cash value for it. And like I said, it was going to be 100,000 credits to change nationality. On a premium account, we made 232,000 silver. On a non-premium, we made 153 or 155,000 credits. So you're going to make more than what it would cost to change nationalities. So if you're doing this to train up other crews, this is a great crew training platform. And again, the NC-1070, I've got it in my American paint job as well, because I've been using it to train up like my B-17 and B-32 pilots and stuff like that. So there's a lot out there when it comes to the European line. I honestly think that's one of the best things that they could have done when they were kind of running low on content, is to make these available for cross-training nationalities. Now, if they would just own up to not introducing a Chinese line anytime soon and push these over to the same type of pattern. Maybe it's not European, maybe it's still, you know, Asian theater, and make it so that way you could cross nationality these as well. That would be awesome. But as it is right now, if you've got any Chinese crews, they're pretty much stuck in these 5 aircraft. So what are you going to do? Anyways, guys, yeah, we started this conversation off with the J21RB. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, 46 seconds on the reload. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.
Just like a soldier.